Hello, I've got this Lego pinball machine that I've made over the last several months. I'd seen a lot of other videos on YouTube of pinball machines, and most of them have it where they're using the Mindstorms EV3 sensors for recognizing your coin. Well, I thought that was a waste of a good sensor, so I used it to detect the ball in different places here, and so I'll just demonstrate what this does. The way the IR sensor sees movement on here and adds to your score. The color sensor over on the corner here detects the ball and allows the guard here to raise. And when you get a ball in way up here, it actually uses the touch sensor to trigger a multi-ball. Now the outputs, the motors themselves here, we've got a spinner. We've got, well, obviously the guard here itself. There is an automatic ball release, and I thought there was one more somewhere. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, there's another control switch that uses my power functions to control the elevator, the ball elevator, which is right here. So what I'm going to do is actually start a game here. Once everything is calibrated, we're going to start. Okay, so it started the elevator, got the ball, and I lost my ball already. Now what you normally do is you push the center button, it gives you another ball. Now this is far from perfect. Sometimes the color sensor doesn't always work. Do my best to get it on there. Okay. Let's just say that it actually got the color sensor. And in the program I actually have it only do a 50-50 probability on whether it opens it up or not. There we go. It actually is very difficult for it to get in there. I've done it several times, but there we go. Okay. So now we've got a multi-ball. And as long as the ball feeder is working properly, which is not, of course, not. There we go. It's supposed to give you 3 balls. And the spinner turns on every time you reach another 500 points. Like so. Look at that. See if I can get myself another multi-ball here. Oh, look at that. There's a couple things on here that really are pointless, but it's working. It is far from perfect. Well, the reason is there are no balls in there. Okay, great. Anyway, you get the idea there. Oh yeah, I got another 500 points. Alright, that's how the gameplay works. Now I'm going to grab my camera from out here, and I'm just going to end the game. Oh, that's why. My batteries ran out. And so now my power functions are stuck on. I'm going to do it manually here. There. This is just a view of the underside of the actual game machine itself. I have a multiplexer that takes the one medium motor and the one large motor. And what the medium motor does is, let's see if I can get in here. It's kind of hard to see, sorry. There's a lot of gears in there. How do I explain it? The small motor varies the angle of where a set of gears is, and then it chooses which axle to run. So I've got the one in the center here is for the spinner. Obviously this one right here controls an actuator that runs the power functions for the game elevator. What else have I got here? So that's the power functions run this. It also turns a complex mechanism right here that runs the multiball. When a ball falls down inside here, it takes it and it pushes it back and forth, pushes it into the touch sensor. The way the ball release works, let's get under here. Can't even see it. There's an axle there that connects to a couple of gears. All it really does is there's a little piece that flips up and brings another ball. Just flips up and releases and brings another ball. And unfortunately the balls don't always go in there properly, but it's good for a first try of a pinball machine. You can see the elevator beneath here. It's one of these long chains that I used from my Star Wars Sandcrawler set, and there's one of the pieces fell off actually, but there's a pin that comes up and drives the ball up in through this trough here. Can't tell what I'm shooting at here. There we go. Right. There's a couple of balls collected in here, but what it does is it just brings the ball all the way up to the top of the elevator, where it comes up into here and falls down into there again. This is just a simple switch there. You can see some parts moving as I'm moving it around there. So a lot of moving parts in this thing. I use all the sensors to detect the ball instead of a coin, which made the whole thing a lot more responsive. The code the code for this is actually pretty complicated, and I'm proud of it. And so this is my first pinball machine. I might make another one sometime after I get maybe another motor, another sensor or two. The touch sensor doesn't work very well for this, but the IR sensor and the color sensor work pretty well. So I'll be getting some more of those, some more motors, and then who knows, we'll see what I'll be building after that. Next one's a robot.